This is the Instantly dashboard that I've been working on. I designed it to be a high-level overview of a lot of agency accounts that monitors multiple email accounts and multiple campaigns. And I wanted to create an easy way to quickly at a glance see what, if anything, needed my attention. And I decided to focus on paused campaigns, connection errors, if the email account isn't connected to Instantly, and accounts that have their warm up disabled. If you manage multiple agency customers and if you assume that they have, they start with maybe 10 domains and 3 email accounts per domain, and each customer also has multiple campaigns going on at any given time, the number of email accounts and campaigns that you have to monitor multiple times a day just to make sure that everything is still up and running and your customers are getting the most leverage out of their accounts and campaigns can quickly get into the hundreds or even thousands. So I know this firsthand from monitoring customer accounts like that. And so I wanted a quick way to focus my attention so that I didn't have to spend, upwards of an hour, 2 hours a day, just strictly monitoring, logging into multiple customer accounts, checking the email account status, checking the campaigns. So this is my answer to not having to do that. And I can, at a glance, understand if anything is needed. If nothing is needed, if there's nothing that shows up on this page, then that's great. And I've essentially made sure that hundreds of campaigns and email accounts are perfectly fine, which is great, which is what you need. Now, if you're not an agency and you're not supporting multiple customers, this is still going to be really valuable because if I dig into the campaigns, I can see all the stats associated with each of those campaigns at a glance, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk through that. So that's the purpose of what I've built here. And here, this is going to be an overview. So again, up here, I've got on the dashboard, think of this as like your alerts page. So if nothing shows in these tables, that's great. I can redesign this if I want to, but right now I like the way it looks because it's showing me, graphically, if anything needs attention. And then I've got a table of those specific campaigns that match up to each of these boxes. And so for paused campaigns, I've got the graph here. I've got the list of the campaigns here. So if I click into this, I can see, what the campaign status is. So this is the bounce protect status. So this happens if within Instantly there's a setting, automatically pause campaigns with high bounce rate. So if you have this enabled and you start to get a lot of bounces, Instantly is going to automatically pause that campaign. And I want to know immediately when that happens so that I notice it before my customer notices and I take the right action for my team in order to get that back up and running. And usually that's something like, taking the leads that haven't been contacted, re-verifying the email address, re-uploading them to Instantly, and resuming the campaign. So I've got that list there. And then same thing with the connection errors. That list is down here. This table kind of summarizes both the connection errors and the warm-up disabled because this is going to show anything that's either got a connection error or the warm-up status is not active. Again, I show customer name and I drill into it. Account status, connection error. So this represents the email account status. This is what you'll see in Instantly when the little flame is highlighted red. And then I've got the warm-up status. In this case, that the warm-up is still enabled on the account. If I go over to customers, so this is all, fictitious data. These aren't actual customers, but I've got everything in here. I've got enough data in here to do a good walkthrough and demonstration. So if I click on a customer list, I would be able to drill down into any customer and then see their associated campaigns. So again, super helpful if you've got 10, 20, 30, 40, upwards of 100 customers that you're providing cold email services to. You can see everything in one glance. So for example, if I dig into this customer and I've got their list of campaigns here. If I drill into it, I've got a couple things here. Status of the campaign. So in this case, this one's still active. This is the stats from Instantly. So I've got it, in a table form, but I've also got a graphical version here so that you can kind of see how everything is performing. I've seen that a lot of people want to also track the campaign status over time and track what copy is. So I've got a link to, this is a fictitious link, but the idea remains the same, is that, within the stats for this campaign, I can link out to what the copy is for that. So say you're linking to something in Notion or Google Drive, you can add that here. If I want to make an edit, I can update the link to the new version of the copy, but that you have that here. So super helpful if you are supporting multiple customers, but also at the same time, if you're just using Instantly to run your own campaigns, this is really helpful because you can see the stats over time. You can link out to the individual copy if you're making different versions of the campaign and launching them. This is going to be helpful as well. And then the campaigns tab, it's, this one's strictly campaigns across all customers. So I've got a filter here that I can specify, if I just want to look at this customer, but then I got the same view when I actually drill down into that specific campaign. So that's the overview. Again, this started out just as a way for me to make sure that I'm focusing my time and energy only on the things that I need to worry about and take action and do something with. But then I took it even further to see how far I could get with the Instantly API. And in my case, supporting multiple agency customers with multiple domains, multiple email accounts, multiple campaigns at one time. I needed something to make that management a little bit easier. And this is saving me, multiple hours per day, per week, on a monthly basis. This is huge for me. So just wanted to take a minute and to give that walkthrough, and hopefully that shows you the vision of where I want this to go. There's other things that I want to add to this, but this is what I've got so far. And I'm going to make a series of videos that shows how I kind of piece this all together and how you can then start the process of automating this monitoring. So there's multiple pieces that go into this. I'm going to give you multiple approaches on how you can do this monitoring. I'm going to give you a good, a better, and a best, but that's all to come. I just wanted to make this video and give a walkthrough of the dashboard, and then I'll link out to those individual videos as they become made. So hope you found this interesting. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I look forward to making future videos to show you step by step how this can be created. Thanks.